remember about 2 weeks ago, I tweeted out a picture of where I was, saying that I couldn't really talk about it, but I was super excited to be there. Well, now embargo lifts, I can finally talk about it. Little precursor though, Borderlands, as you know, was one of my favorite games. I absolutely loved it. It kind of came out of the radar, under the radar for a lot of people. When it first came out, not a lot of people were talking about it or playing it, but then when word of mouth really got a hold of this game, everybody was talking about it, everybody was playing it, because it's a great game. You know, I'm always talking about how personality is so important in games, because you don't want a game that feels like everything else out on the market. And that's what I loved about Borderlands. It had so much personality, not only just in the environments and the art style, but also a lot of the writing, the dialogue, and the story was, you know, kind of quirky, fun, and silly. Borderlands, if you haven't played it, you gotta go play it. It's amazing, but it blends FPS with RPG just so wonderfully. It really just takes the Yoshi. It takes the best of both genres and then combines them into this just wonderful game. So enough about Borderlands 1. I played Borderlands 1 like all the way through, like maybe at least 4 times. Absolutely loved it. So I was thrilled. Thrilled's not even a strong enough word, but I was mega thrilled when I was invited to go play or go to the hands-on event for Borderlands 2. We got to check out 2 areas of Borderlands 2, play around with a lot of different loadouts and, you know, the weapons. We got to play 2 different characters. I played as Salvador. He's totally my type of character. You guys know I love playing the soldier tank type of character in any of my games that I can play this as. I'm just more an offensive gamer. I'm not very defensive. I love running into a room and just destroying everything. Running in, guns blazing, and that is definitely what Salvador, his specialty is. The other character was Maya. She's really cool, of course, but again, Salvador is totally my character. As I said, we got to play with a bunch of different weapons and loadout. Oh my god, the trailer says there's like bajillion more weapons in this game. They weren't lying. Borderlands is a looter's dream. You guys know I love to loot. I was running around looting everything in this game, finding tons of cool new weapons and mods and shields and all sorts of awesome stuff. There's tons of stuff to get in this game and tons of different weapons. Not only different weapons, but different like types of weapons and versions of weapons and hybrids of weapons. It was awesome. My favorite weapon was this shotgun that did like rapid fire. So I could shoot like maybe 5 or 6 rounds off really, really quick, almost like an SMG, and then I would have to reload. So it wasn't kind of like boom, reload, boom, reload. It was more like boom, 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 and then reload. It was awesome. Loved that weapon. Once I found it, I wasn't letting it go for anything. As far as Borderlands 1 went, you guys know the art style was very, very different, and a lot of people said it was one of their favorite things about it. Borderlands 2, I love the art style even more. It's the same as Borderlands 1, but upgraded. A lot more brighter colors, a lot more definition and details, and it's just, it doesn't feel as, you know, deserted desert like Borderlands 1 felt. There's definitely a lot more to the world in this game. And there was stuff going on beside me, there was stuff going on above me. If you looked up, the ground looked good, the textures were good. It really impressed me. And of course the humor and the personality and a lot of the dialogue and the story and stuff you were doing was definitely there. I loved every second. We were in these little like game stations, little play stations set up around this area, and it was so funny because you could tell when people had reached the end of their level, because you just kind of hear like this, "Aw," and you, oh, they're done with their level. And I felt the exact same thing when I was done. Luckily, they let us play through some more if we wanted to and keep dabbling around in the game, and I just cannot express how much I adored this game. Borderlands 2 is definitely my second most look forward to game this year. My first one is BioShock Infinite. But if BioShock Infinite's a 10, then Borderlands is 9.5 for me, as far as on the scale of what I'm looking forward to. I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on this game. I can't wait to play with you guys. And Borderlands 1 was, of course, 4-player. This is going to be 4-player. We can all ride in vehicles together anymore. We don't have to do that trick where 2 of us ride, and then the other 2 stand in front of the truck and you guys push us through. But now we get to actually, you know, ride vehicles together and do so much more stuff. I cannot wait. You know, I've got Team Pink going on over on Mass Effect 3. I also had a Team Pink in Gears 3. So now we need a Team Pink for Borderlands 2. Let's make this happen. A lot of the enemies were a lot more cooler as well. I mean, of course you had your Skags, but the Skags were even like more powerful and upgraded. You had like different kind of skags, like the fire skags and the poison skags, and they could infect the little skags around them. So all of a sudden you've got like 6 skags coming at you and one alpha fire skag or whatever the hell it was called, and he would infect the others. So now you got tons of little like fireball skags coming at you. It was much more action-packed, feverish, energetic, just awesome. So tell me, what are some of the things you're looking forward to in Borderlands 2? I'm just looking forward to getting in the game. I don't want to wait anymore for this. I'm so ready for it. I could seriously sit here and talk for much longer about how awesome Borderlands 2 is going to be, but you guys are just going to have to check it out for yourself when it comes out. This game is just so awesome. I want more games that are as creative and have as much personality as Borderlands, because this game is really the shit. So let me know in the comments what you think and what you're most excited about for Borderlands 2. Who is your favorite character in Borderlands 1 to play? Mine was, oh crap, I can't remember his name. But I was the guy whose power was putting down the turret gun. That was my character, totally my style. I loved him. But I'm excited to get in there and play a new character this time and play around with Salvador. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well guys, thanks for watching, and I love ya.